Hello and good morning or good afternoon, friends, wherever you are in the world. I'm Nikki. I'm a fitness coach of over 35 years, and predominantly I look after wonderful people like yourself over the age of 40. I specialise in at-home workouts. So if that's what you're looking for, you have come to the right place. Please do come on over and subscribe. I've got lots of exercise tips, lots of workouts, everything that you can do to get fit, tone up, shape up at home. Come and give this video a lovely big thumbs up. It's always so nice when you receive a thumbs up. So without further ado, shall we go? Now, because it's only quick 10 minutes, because those are the type of workouts that are doable, achievable, and they're kind of the workouts that I like to do. I'm a busy working mum. I haven't got loads of time, so I just thought this is what I would offer you. Make sure that you warm up before this, and please make sure the exercises are right for you. Have a little check. We are working here today all around the arms. Come and join me. Now we're going to start actually on the floor, which is always a good sign, isn't it? Kneeling. If you don't like to kneel, then what I'd say is maybe pop a cushion underneath you. We're going to do a little bit of weightless arm exercise. I want you to take your arms up and then come up to a high kneel. So you've got your elbows in line with your shoulders. I want you to pull your elbows together like so. Now, if I was doing this, nice and easy, so I want you to put maximum effort, as if you've got a resistance band and you're really trying to pull against, yeah? So we're using this really as, even though it is a warm-up, you're going to start to get some movement and you're going to start to feel your shoulders before we go any further, yeah? Last 4, last 3, last 2, and then hold together. These are called prayer pulses. Keep your elbows contact. Pulse, 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 pulse for 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take your arms apart. Now we're going to step into a Demi Squat like so. So you're actually sat here. I want you to pull up your elbows up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together at the back. Squeeze. Squeeze another. 8, 7. Sun's come out now. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Stay as you're on your Demi Squat. Shoulders down. Palms to the back. And pulse. Pulse. So what we're doing here, warming up through shoulders, into your upper back, through your triceps here, jiggly bits. We call them jiggly bits. 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Once again, we're standing here. We're going to pulse together. So as we're stood in that little Demi Squat, you're going to naturally feel your heart rate going up a little bit. 8, and we've got lots of movement in the arm. Yeah. Again, don't just go through the motions. Please make sure that you really resist. Last 4, last 3, 2, and then holding here. Prayer pulses. Don't let those elbows go. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Demi, out, down. Pull up your elbows like so. And I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together at the back like that. Squeeze them back. Not just like this. Yeah. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keeping that Demi Squat for me. Shoulders down. Push back. So now we're doing little tricep pushes. I want you, if you can, just take a little tiny up-down movement so we're not static. 8, 7. If we're static, we're not really overly burning calories. Getting that heart rate up, that's what we want as well. 4, 3, 2, 1. Give your arms a swing. Nice big movements. 8, 7, 6. You're all right. 4, 3, 2. And then I want you to come down onto your mat and take some weight into your hands. Now, if you are someone, and predominantly I look after over 40, over 50, and you know you suffer with your wrists, I'm going to give you lots of options. Hands down, get some weight into your hands. A little bit of a cat-cow here. What I want you to do is bend your elbow and then push off. Bend and push off. Yeah, so we're getting used to a little bit of weight, spreading the fingers, just noticing how we feel. I think I'm going to just tip that camera down a tad, a little bit. There you go. That's better. And again. So we've got 4, push up, last 3, push up, 2 more, and then last 1. Good. And then just roll out your wrist for me, and let's already give the wrist a chance to recover. So elbows are going to come down nice and narrow and come up into a dolphin. Now I want you to stay there in your dolphin. Check. Open up your hands like so, and you should be able to hold onto your elbows. If you can't, your arms are too wide, so keep them nice and narrow for me. Don't arch your back here. All I want you to do is just get used to weight coming down. Let your head relax. And now just shift your weight forward and backwards. Now this, immediately you'll feel it in your shoulders, maybe in your upper back. Again, we are moving, so we're not staying too static. 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down. Now we're going to stay down on our elbows. And then I want you to push forward into your hands and straighten. Yeah, go down on elbows, push forward. So can you see, rather than me just doing this to come up, push forward, up. You should feel this immediately in the back of your arms. If you don't, it means you're just coming up like that. So lean forward, push. And again, so go back to lean forward. Again, so a little tricep, kick down, push. And again, another 4. And last 3. So we're using body weight exercises. 2. And then last 1. Good. Take your knees back, hands nice and wide for me. Either stay in a box press up or start to just drop down nice and slowly for 2, up for 2, down for 2, up for 2. Keep going with that. And what I want you to avoid is locking and snapping that elbow. So keep it nice and soft. Don't arch the back. So all the while you're pulling in here, activating through your core. Yeah, nice and slowly. So this is what we don't want, like this. So we're pulling up and in, down and lift. I know you're going to feel your arms already. And 2 more. And last 1. Good. Releasing, bringing them hands in. Give yourself a stretch. Unravel. Step your left, your right. Unravel to bring you into that little Demi Squat. Do you remember? Chest up, chin up. Arms out for me. Close together. So we're going from weightless into weight bearing. So weight bearing, you're putting your weight down. Weightless, we're up and we're keeping weight off. I want you to really strongly pull your elbows together. 4, 3, 2, 1. Prayer pulses. Hold on to your thumb. 8, 7. Don't arch your back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms behind you. Push back with your arms straight. Do you remember you've got that little momentum? Push, push. So you've got a little bit of work in your thighs also. 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down, fingertips, step back to downward dog for me. If you feel this is too much, you can always bend your knees. You can come down onto all fours if you prefer. Use your downward dog at the moment for a stretch. Activate through the upper back. Get a little bit of movement if you need to. Make sure your hands are spread fully. Come in a little with your feet. Pull up through your rib cage and then into what's called a pike. So a pike is you're bending your elbows and your head is going down towards your hands. Yeah. Are we ready? So we've got another 8, 7. The tendency here is to arch the back. So I want you to really pull in. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now pull back, feet back into downward dog to stretch. Good. Releasing, coming down. You're right. Elbows down. So do you remember those pushes? We're going to go into the arms. Yeah. So it's kind of like a different way to work the arms. We're not always just going into a press up because they can be a little bit mundane. Let's be honest. Push forwards. I like to kind of offer just slightly different exercises. I'm going to keep you interested, keep your motivation up. Last 4. So can you see how I'm shifting my weight forward? Good. Last 2. 1 more. Push. Good. Hold in here. Come down on your elbows. Make sure, again, you do that little elbow check. Pull in through your core into dolphin. A little shift forward. So can you see now that I'm kind of moving you a little bit quicker? Because we don't want to cool down. Good. And we still want to work now into shoulders, into upper back. Keep going. If you feel, Nikki, I'm feeling really strong today. Should we try it? Yeah. Let's do it. So we're going to go 1 foot off, then the other, then the foot on the left, on the right. If you think, whoa, not for me, you don't have to add it. If you think, you know what, I'll try a couple, do it. Yeah, come out of your comfort zone. 4 more. Last 3, 2 more, 1 more. Good. Release. Sit back. Not for long. Round your spine. Arms nice and wide. Box press up, half press up. Entirely up to you. These you are going to feel. Down for 2. Up for 2. Down for 2. Slow. Resist the temptation to go, oh, and back up. Yeah, it's that slow where the body is working. Up. Pull in. I know you're feeling your arms, shoulders, triceps, upper back, everything. Woo! 2 more. All of a sudden, it's got really hot. Last 1. And I don't mean weather-wise. Sit back. You can either sit, or if you prefer, hands up. I like to kind of keep my body a bit more active into a downward dog. Yeah, so if you have taken that little bit of a break, come to join us now. Bend the knees, suck in through your belly button into pike. 8, 7, 6. You don't have to do too much here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax down. Sweep your feet. Are you all right? You haven't just gone and left me, have you? Made a cup of tea? Good, okay. We're going to go into our reverse table. Hands back. I want you to lift up for me. Don't do anything, but don't do this, yeah? So shoulder blades back, chest is up, hold. And the upper body, I want you, these arms like that, squeeze them towards one another. Don't just let them be like that. Squeeze, yeah? Activate them. Shoulders, lift, 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 lift. Hold in here. Good. 8, 7, 6. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Can you lift a little higher? 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to drop down and then push up. Drop down, push up. And again, I want you to think about squeezing your upper arms together. Don't sink through your chest. Lift, 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 lift. Yes, I know you'll feel it. If you need to adjust your hands, as you see, I naturally felt wanted a little bit more room and movement there in my wrist. 4 more. And last 3. And last 2. 1 more. Good. Release it. Give your wrists a chance to recover. Take a moment. And you can either stay exactly as you are, or you can add a little bit. This is our last bit. You can do it. Shoulders back. So you can lift up like so, or you can lift and tap. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. It's harder. Yeah, you might find yourself moving all over the place. It's fine. Yeah, you can, or you can go like so. Yeah, so there's your option. You can lift up and tap. You can lift up and tap. It's up to you, whatever you're choosing. Let's do 8, 7. Go between a few of them. 6, come on, big lift. 5, 4, I can see my dog in the reflection. 3, 2, 1. Hold, lift up for me. Come on, squeeze, 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 squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax it. Give your hands a little shake out your wrist. Yeah, so I know that this is a joint we need to work as we get older, but it can get a little bit tight. So make sure you just take a few little exercises here just to loosen off your wrist a little bit. And that's it for today. Well, you can go on and do some more if you like. So thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, come on over and subscribe. Lots of very effective but very easy to do at home exercises. So I'll see you again on another live feed. Have a great day.